Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? You're not going to believe this one. Nolan Wells' friends, in some cases, best friend, have decided to launch their own investigation into his death. Yeah, fam. They said, hey, man, we're not getting enough answers. We want answers just like everybody else. So we're going to launch our own investigation. Yeah, fam. They went to Horn Island where they placed Nolan's body. I mean, what Nolan's body was found. And they looked around. Said, well, it could have been here. It could have been here. Last time we saw him, he was right here. We was about right here, right up in this area, and da 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 da. Okay, fam, let's address the elephant in the room here. You mean to tell me you waited an entire month to search for your friend? A whole month then went by. Now you want to go search for your friend. You know, you had an opportunity within the first 48 when everybody else was out there searching for him. Y'all were allegedly chilling. Y'all were, what, at a restaurant? Somebody reported that they saw a bunch of y'all at the restaurant eating while an active search is happening. Is that suspicious? I'm just asking, fam. I don't know. Is that suspicious to y'all? Do y'all find that a little suspicious? At the very least, odd? I don't think I have ever witnessed people who were being accused or suspected of by the public of taking the life of someone open their own investigations. You know, I've seen them go out and search. You know, they do the search thing. You know, a lot of times they go out and search, and you know, they're searching. They're helping to search because they want to know what the investigators know. You know, they want to make sure nothing kind of slips by them. Right? That's happened many, many times. We've seen that happen a lot publicly, but these are 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, right? 20-year-olds. And they're launching an investigation into the death of their friend. The friend who they left on the island. You know, the friend whose parents they refused to talk to. Yeah. The friends who went dark on the internet, I mean, scrubbed their socials, got all the way off the internet. Let me tell you something, family. If the Mississippi authorities thought that no foul play really existed, they would have long ago revealed their findings. They would have showed it just like that. Boom. Just like they do when the police get a legal kill. They kill somebody and they know people going to be in an uproar. Somebody do something. They got to put their hands on somebody. And they got evidence of it that person brought it on themselves and they didn't do all this stuff the person accused them of. Man, that video come out like that. But whenever they're trying to suppress evidence, omit evidence, man, it'd take an act of Congress to get them to release that video. So what I want to know is, what's the holdup? Yo, what is the holdup? The friends, this got to be the strangest group of friends I've ever seen, you know. Let's take their word. Let's say they're innocent. They're innocent, right? The way that they grieve is a little odd to me. What about you? You go and you do an interview with a known race baiter. And this is to win over public confidence, you know, to put people at ease that you didn't have anything to do with it. You're grieving just like everybody else. But all of your answers are matter-of-factly, You're very stoic, no real emotions. Tone don't go up or down, it just stays level the entire interview. You don't shed one tear. But then several weeks later, a few weeks later, you start crying. You revisit the island and now you're crying. This is your second time visiting the island. Now you're back out on the island and you're crying. Sounds a bit performative to me. What do you think? What do you say, fam? What do you say? What do you say? I don't know. What do you say? You go back out on the island and now you're crying. Wouldn't your emotions be stronger in the days immediately following the death? Wouldn't your emotions be stronger the first time you're interviewed, the first time you're going before public, the first time that you're talking about this publicly? Wouldn't your emotions be stronger then? So if he was going to cry, wouldn't it make more sense for him to cry the first time as opposed to letting a few weeks pass and then he comes back and now all of a sudden he's overcome with emotion? Talking about Warren. What do you say? What do you say, fam? I find it a bit odd, And listen, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving them the benefit of the... No, I ain't. No, I'm not. I ain't giving them shit. No, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. I saw what I saw. I heard what I heard. They cannot get around that audio. They cannot get around that phone with all of those messages deleted. With that Snapchat deleted. They can't get around that. They can't get around it. They can't get around that Snapchat being deleted and all of his photos and videos being deleted. They cannot get around the fact that after he was reported missing, they held that phone. They held those keys. When they were searching for Nolan's body on Horn Island, or at Horn Island, in the waters, they wasn't there. Now put yourself in their shoes, fam, as a reasonable person. Your friend went missing. He's suspected to be in those waters. Everybody within the area of Ocean Springs, Mississippi, is there. That is a massive search with multiple agencies, multiple governmental agencies and private organizations searching for your friend. This is big news. It's on the news. It's everywhere, spreading like wildfire. It is the biggest story happening in the country at the moment. And would you be out there helping to search for your friend, at the very least, providing moral support, standing there just watching, just overcome with grief, anxiety, maybe hope. Maybe he's still alive. Maybe some kind of way he'll pop up. You're not there. You'd be at home, or would you be at home chilling? Or would you be out there taking it all in and trying to do whatever you can do to support your friend? Would you be with the mother? You're his friend. You're his best friend. Would you be with the mother and the father? Would you be at the house saying, hey, let me know if you need me. I'm here. I'm a runner. Whatever you need me to do. Would you go and pick up some food for the family? Bring some food to the house, to try to make it be one less thing that they have to worry about. Because when you're going through stuff like that, the body still needs to be nourished. Would you do that at least? Would you pick up the phone and say, man, I'm so sorry about what's going on, and give the family some type of comfort, and knowing that you look, we're with you. We are. I'm totally concerned. Like whatever I can do, let me know. I'm tore up over here. You know, pick up the phone. Would you pick up the phone and call, or would you just, nah, I ain't gonna call, because they might think I got something to do with it, or they already think I got something to do with it, so I'm not gonna call. I'm calling. I'm calling. Now, if you got something to hide, maybe you don't call. If you got something to hide, maybe you do lawyer up. Now, let me be very clear about this lawyering up thing. If you are accused of murder, if somebody believes that you are a suspect in murder, it's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a wise thing to lawyer up. I would. I absolutely would. Friend or not, I would absolutely lawyer up. But it's going to be hard for the lawyer to get me to stick to the script and not call the family. That's my best friend. It's going to be hard for the lawyer to get me to stick to the script and not send flowers. It's going to be hard for me to not to go to the funeral. I ain't saying I would go, but it'd be really hard for me not to. What I'm saying here, fam, is that they've shown no efforts whatsoever to offer the family any type of assistance or comfort. They have shown the family nothing. All they got is internet fodder. They're just talking and and talking through their lawyers, right? They're just talking. That's it. Action speaks louder than words. This idea of Nolan's friends starting their own investigation, hiring lawyers to investigators to investigate his murder. This is a joke. If you're serious about the murder investigation of Nolan Wells, you'd go to the police department and you would tell them everything you know and did. No more talk.